Well, there's controversy in Butte over who should distribute taxpayer grant money.
MTN's John Amy shows us how this debate has got some officials in the mining city a little heated.
There's a debate over whether Butte's Council of Commissioners should stay in charge of distributing $65,000 in local taxpayer-funded grant money for local events such as the summer festivals, or turn that responsibility over to the Butte Local Development Corporation to use the money for business development programs. Some don't believe giving the BLDC that authority is a good idea.
They say they will administer a fund, but at the same time they're saying they will need $26,000 or so for administration purposes. To me, that sounds like they are in need of funding.
The fear is if the county gives up that economic mill levy fund to the BLDC, groups like the Montana Folk Festival and the Henri Raw Irish Festival will miss out on some of that funding.
Just lessens that argument when we go to other potential funders, sponsors, and say, well, the county's all in, they are supporting this event, they're a full partner, yet they withdrew funding from the economic mill levy fund.
Supporters of the move say the BLDC has the expertise in economic development, and the money is needed to support local businesses, not just tourism.
Number one goal is to incentivize economic development, and that means a lot of different things sometimes to people, but creating jobs, creating new business.
It's pretty clear that tourism is the #1 industry in the state. And if you are working to develop tourism to Butte, you're working on something that's an economic development project.
It's also believed the BLDC can get more bang for the buck.
They would also be able to leverage those dollars that we would be designated in the grant pool with other potential dollars that they have access to through state and federal programs that could come in and match those dollars, so it could actually grow the pool of funds available.
Because there's still some debate and more questions about this issue, the Council of Commissioners did not make a decision this week on what to do with the money until the matter can be discussed further.
All we ask is that you just take your time, slow down a little bit, and discuss this, because there might be a win-win solution that's not giving all the money over to BLDC and taking it away from anyone else who might want to apply for that.
In Butte, John Amy, MTN News.
The council plans to talk more about this matter at its next meeting coming up Wednesday evening.